Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Kenton Wakes Up. I'm Dr. Kenton. Today's Friday, April 4th, 2025. April 4th is ignominious day in the history of the United States, in that a prominent politician, uh, rhetorician, amazing public speaker named Martin Luther King was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee on this date. Boy, I'm going to get this wrong. Maybe 1968. Let me look it up. I know that either he or Malcolm X were assassinated in 1965. Let me just look it up. MLK. And assassinated April 4th, 1968. Now let me see about Malcolm X. I want to say that he was assassinated in 1965, but let's just be sure. Yeah, 1965, February 21st. Um, so, and I, for a long time, believed that Abraham Lincoln was also assassinated on April 4th. Turns out it's April 14th. So I guess we get another one of those to look forward to. In the cup today is counterculture, big trouble. If I called it something else yesterday, I was wrong yesterday. Um, so today's Friday. Friday, I've got, unlike most Fridays, I have meetings today. And you just it's my leftover Five Guys soda from last night. Um, Today I have meetings. One's at 1 o'clock. I also have to be in Towson to drop my kid off by 1 o'clock. So we're going to leave a little early. I'm going to drop my kid off a little early. And then I have a student who contacted me for a Zoom meeting, and it's been difficult to set this one up for some reason. Ordinarily, I let the student decide. Give me 3, 4 options that work for you, and I'll choose the one that works for me, the first one that works for me. And we tried, but then students showed up at their workplace to find that their computer needed to be updated, and the update took a long time, and they missed the appointment. The other two opportunities were during a time when I had other things going on. So I then suggested here's a huge range of opportunities. Choose from one of those and let's get this done. One of those is this afternoon, starting approximately after the meeting that I have that starts at 1. And then, I don't know, maybe until I left the window open until 4. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I told my friend over a text message, we made it. We made it to Friday. And I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but it's raining outside. It's uh, it's not one of my favorite things. It's absolutely not one of Winston's favorite things. He is having a he's protesting going outside in the wet, and I can relate to that. But at the same time, biological necessity. There were guys I knew who used to take a nutritional supplement called psyllium, which is um, what do they call it? Bulk. It's non-digestible fiber that Not to be indelicate on a program like this, but it moves things along, let's say. And they used to have a saying that said, "Psyllium waits for no man," and I know what that means. So I eventually, um, the last handful of days, it felt like a little bit put upon. I have I have goals, trying not to let them become expectations, um, because I've learned more than most that you can't expect anything. And if you learn to expect things, you'll be disappointed a lot. And well, frankly, I'm disappointed. So there's there are a couple of tattoos that I'm thinking would be amazing. One of them spans both arms and involves the same scene but plays out over both arms. You have to hold your hands out like this to see it, which I think is cool. And then another one, I I had seen a quote about a lighthouse, which I thought was pretty cool. The value of a lighthouse is not to move around the island looking for boats to save, but to stand in place and shine your light, Something along those lines. I know I'm not getting it right, but also in therapy many years ago, my therapist, I was bemoaning the fact that I wasn't prepared for something that I might have otherwise been able to anticipate, and his comment to me was, "What? You didn't see that lightning bolt coming?" Which shocked me into reality. Which is to say, you don't get to anticipate, and if you try to anticipate everything, you're how in the Wire when Avon Barksdale's asking his nephew how you ain't never gonna be a step slow or miss something. How's that ever? How are you never gonna run into that kind of trouble? So I think I had thought for a while about having a lighthouse. I think maybe a lighthouse getting struck by lightning might be not being destroyed because the lighthouse has a lightning rod on it. Ha ha! But you're there. You take what comes. You overcome. You persevere. All right. Well, and then I've got a handful of things I'd like to do today in anticipation of a long, long day tomorrow. Boy, oh boy, what a mess. But do what you can. Do what you can. Do the best you can. Try to be satisfied with what you're able to accomplish and move along from there. Otherwise, just let it. Leave it. There's a phrase or a song title, "Let It Be." And I had a friend. Well, she was technically my boss, but we became friendly, and she spoke very grammatically correct, and she suggested that phrase should be "leave it be." So leave it be. Just looking it up. Leave it be. I'm gonna look up "Let It Be," and it's a song by the Beatles. But give me yeah. Anyway, leave it be. Leave it. It's not yours to pick up, so don't. All right, that's a long, rambling, nonsensical nothing. Enjoy it. Stay dry. Start that over. Stay dry today if it's wet where you are. Otherwise, get out there and enjoy a nice, April day. Love you. Bye.